Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 39th edition of our webinar, LIVRESQ Empower Your Teaching. Tonight, we have a very interesting topic. We're going to talk about video, especially in the context of open educational resources. Because just a quick reminder, we've done an entire webinar on this, but LIVRESQ is a platform that allows you to create open educational resources. So resources that you can share, resources that can be accessed for free, and they can also be edited by other creators. So what we're going to be showcasing, what I'm going to be showcasing tonight, is how to use video, or what possibilities LIVRESQ offers in terms of video editing and in terms of video using inside an interactive course. I'm going to be showing you bit by bit how to add a video, how to edit it, what we can do with video, how to use videos from YouTube or other video sharing platforms, as well as how to use videos in general, how to create them using AI and other features. Our presentation is going to be about 30 minutes long. If you have any questions during this time, please don't hesitate to interrupt me. If you're on Zoom, you can turn on your microphone and ask me directly. If you're on Facebook, you can write a comment. This applies to Zoom as well. You can just chat, write your question in the chat, and I will answer in real time. Otherwise, all this, if you're watching a recording of this, because we also record these and we post them to YouTube, or if you're watching a recording on Facebook, you can leave a comment and we will get back to you as soon as possible. All right, so I'm going to be sharing my screen now to feature the platform. I've already created a project just so that we can focus solely on adding a video. And I'm also going to be sharing sound. So this is what it looks like when we've just created a project. This is empty, there is no content here. I'm just going to be showcasing video tonight. If you want to find out more about how to add different other types of content and how to create more with LIVRESQ, you can watch one of our videos, or you can ask a specific question and I'll get back to you. So to add a video to LIVRESQ, first of all, I'm going to add a row with one cell in which I'm going to place a video resource. This is what the video resource looks like. If I select it once, I can delete it. So I can just click on it to delete it, or to duplicate it, to move it, or to see where in my course it is. I can just delete it like that, or undo. And if I select it, I also have access to its properties. So I can maybe hide this top bar over here, the resource status bar, hide it altogether. If I want to use it, I can change the title to whatever I want on the right-hand side. So on the right, when we select a video, we have a few general properties about how the video behaves inside a resource, inside our section. If we want to edit the content of the video, then we will double click on it. Once we double click on the video, what we can do is change its actual content, because everything we add to LIVRESQ has default content that we need to change in order to use it. Just 1 second. Here we go. So there are multiple ways to add a video to a LIVRESQ project, to a LIVRESQ section. One of them, and the one that we found our teachers use the most, is by using a link from YouTube or another video sharing platform. And that can be done by using the Change Video button. That showcases all of the methods we can add a video to our lesson. One of them, YouTube. In order to use this feature, we need a link from YouTube that we paste here. Then we click on Apply, and then the video is automatically integrated. It's a 37 second long tutorial on LIVRESQ. We've just changed it. So again, we've double clicked on the video, then clicked on Change Video. We've introduced the address, click on Apply, and then the video is automatically embedded inside the course. There are other things we can do. One of the features called intervals is especially useful for videos for videos that we use from other platforms like YouTube. Because LIVRESQ allows you to select a few intervals from a longer video to be embedded inside your course. So if you want, let's say, on a longer video or on a 37-second video, if you want 3 seconds from the beginning and then another 3 seconds from the end, or and a few minutes from the beginning, a few minutes from the middle, and a few minutes from the end, you can combine these intervals into one final video, and this will be embedded inside your lesson, inside your open educational resource. So if we click on intervals here, we can tell the platform that my first interval, marked 1 here, is from second, I have 37 seconds in total, from second 10 to second 15. So now I have 5 seconds of my original video. It starts at second 10 and it ends at second 15. If I wanted to add another interval, I have this plus button here. That allows me to add another interval, maybe from second 30 to second 34. And I now have a total of 9 seconds of video that I've added to my project. So now when my student clicks play, they only see those 9 seconds. I don't need to make any edits to the original video. I don't need to make any settings in the video sharing platform. I just need to put on the link and then add intervals that allow me to sort of see and embed just that bit of the video. Right. Other things I can do is adding a poster, which is the thumbnail of the video. This allows me to change that thumbnail to any image that I want. I can either upload my own or select one of the stock photos. So if I wanted to change the thumbnail, I can just select one of the stock photos, integrate it, and now if I go back to the section, I can see that I have a thumbnail for my video that's automatically integrated in the video. And whenever the video is not playing, then this will be the image that will be displayed, like any other regular thumbnail. Double click again to see what other options there are. We can also add a description to the video. So below the change video and change poster, we can add a description for that video, which is a text that will be displayed below the video. Text displayed below. Sorry. If we go back, we'll see the text that I've just introduced. This will always appear below the video. You can use it like this, or you can just add a regular text box. It depends on you. One thing that you need to take into consideration, however, if you use this feature, is that once it was added, even by accident, it will be there with default content. So now, because I've added it, it says by default that I need to write a resource description. So if I don't need it, remember that I have to remove it so that it's not present there. Once I remove it, it's all good. It's no longer going to be displayed below the video. Also, I have the possibility to add a help message. This is present on all LIVRESQ resources. It's a really useful tool, especially for more complex resources. We don't necessarily recommend using it on video. This will make a question mark appear on the resource status bar, where I can give instructions for a specific type of resource. If I look at my course now in view mode, I can see that I have a video here with the question mark that I can hover my mouse over, and I can see the instructions. Again, for video, the learner, it's pretty obvious for the learner what they need to do, but maybe if it's a more complex game or a more complex resource, then I would need to offer some instructions. If they don't know what to do, they'll see the question mark and they'll just instinctively go there and see what the instructions are. So that's what help message refers to, which again, if I don't need it, I need to click on remove or to click on delete. I can add and then remove. There are other settings here, some of them that have to do with the graphics of how the video behaves inside my section. So I can use a theme, I can have a background color, which won't really be displayed. It's not very useful for video, the background color or the image, but I can give it a border, select a style, a size, a radius for the border if I wanted. So this is about what the video looks like inside my section. And then I have some specific settings that have to do with video. The auto rewind means that when the video finishes playing, it will automatically go back to the beginning. Not play again from the beginning, but it will automatically be, so the media status bar will automatically resume to its beginning point. The autoplay means that the video will start playing when my learner, when my student gets to that certain point inside the course. We don't necessarily recommend using this. UX-wise, it might not even work on some browsers. It depends on how you use the material. It's not a very good decision in terms of UX in most environments, but maybe sometimes you might need it. Because for instance, if I go if I view my course, when I reach that point, it will automatically start playing, not on my browser. I just tested this out. So the browser that I'm using will not allow this, which means that it's not going to be working properly. And compact refers to what happens to this bar here, because on this bar, we have a few options. First of all, this is not a volume button. This is a button that allows me to mute or to add sound. So it's just mute and unmute for my video resource. And this button allows me to select the speed. And if I add subtitles, I can select between multiple subtitle tracks, so I can have subtitles in different languages, and this is where this option would appear. I can remove these two buttons by selecting compact. And now the only option I have left on my media bar, on my media progress bar, is the full screen option. So I can full screen the video, and that's about it. If I want the other two settings, the possibility to mute it and to change it, then I can not click on compact, and I can use it like this. And if I want my learner not to be able to skip through the video or to go back and forth, I can also hide the media progress bar altogether. Now there's only a play button on my video. There is no way to skip the video. So if you use one of the methods that we have that allows the learner to go through the course bit by bit, maybe a barrier or an avatar, sometimes they can skip the video and skip forward. If we remove the media progress bar, they can no longer skip forward. So this is a really useful option to have in terms of that. We don't, however, recommend you use it very often because people should be able to go back and forth through a video. We talked about subtitles. Subtitles need to be added, either imported as SRT files, or they can be added by adding the code in this box, just writing the code for the subtitle. We can have labels for multiple subtitle tracks. Let's say we have a subtitle that's called English. If I want to add another one, so if I want to add a translation into another language, I can use it here, maybe Romanian. And then I can enable and disable captions. This button appears automatically once I've added the subtitles. And from the settings, if I haven't hidden it, I can select which subtitle track I want, including again the possibility to disable any subtitles. So again, useful features to have. The keyframe function I'm not going to be discussing today because we have an entire video dedicated just to that. Keyframes allow me to add any type of interactive resources, including questionnaires, including quizzes inside the video. So I can select a certain interval in which a certain, or actually a resource of my choice will appear during the video. Then the learner will need to interact with that resource, then click continue so they can move on within the course. So it's a way to add interactivity to video resources. What I want to show you further, however, is how else we can use the video, how else we can add the video, not just by using videos from YouTube or a video sharing platform, not just embedding videos. I'm going to delete my poster and see what other options we have here. The second option is perhaps the simplest option, which is to upload a file. Usually MP4 works the best from our computer. This is limited to 100 megabytes per video file, so bear that in mind. If you have a longer or a larger video file, it needs to be converted, or maybe it needs to be broken down into multiple videos. This limit is imposed also to ensure that a SCORM file would function properly in most LMS platforms. And the third option is the video stock. So we can add a stock video. We can search through stock videos. Using a search term, we can search for multiple types of stock videos. We can search through multiple sources, 2 sources, Pixabay and Pixels. We can change the direction of the results. We can browse through multiple results. This is just the search results for the word book. Once I've selected a video that I like, when I hover, similar to what we did with images, but I kind of did that on fast forward, I can hover my mouse over the video. This button on the top left side appears. I can select the resolution. I'm just going to go with extra small so that we don't wait for the video to load too much. We have one megabyte of video. It's a 15-second stock video. Let me just delete my subtitles very quickly. It's a 15-second video, stock video, not a lot of content to it. But the advantage is when you integrate a video, you have 2 new buttons or 2 new possibilities. Because this is integrated as a video file, it has 1 megabyte. You can also download the source file using the button here, or you can edit the video. Editing the video means trimming it. It's not like intervals. Here you actually get to trim it, and then you save it as a new video file that will be included here in the trimmed version. So if you need to trim a video that's integrated fully into your course, you can use the edit video. And if you want to download a video, maybe that you've either generated using AI, and we'll see that in a second, or if you want to download a stock video that you found, you can just click on this. Now, these first 3 options that I presented, the possibility to add a video from a video sharing platform, the possibility to upload a video, or to add a stock video, are common for free courses, for free accounts as well. So these can be done using a free LIVRESQ account, no problem. There's a 4th option, which allows us to generate videos using AI. And we'll look at that in a second, but I'd like to begin by saying that this is a paid option. So you need to have a premium account in order to be able to generate videos using AI. In order to do this, I'm just going to click it. And then what this tool actually does is create a video using a character. So you need to select one of the characters here. You input text, and then the character will lip sync that text. What I'm going to be doing now is just inputting a random bit of text for this part. Give me 1 second. And then we're going to generate this together and see what other options we have for this feature. So I just entered random text. It's just so that we can see how this works. I need to select my character first of all. This is the option that I find up here under avatar. Once I've selected my character, I can also go on the right tab here and select a background. I can create a video using a transparent background that will work if you want to download this video and use it somewhere else. I can have it solid white, or I can either upload or use a stock photo for my background. So this is up to me. If I wanted to use a stock photo, I could, and change the background of the video. If I wanted to create a video with a transparent background, I could also do that. The settings that appear here have to do with gestures and breaks, with the speed with which the avatar will say my text, with the speed of the text to speech, language, and voice. I can insert a break anywhere, but I can only insert gestures in between words or in between sentences inside a paragraph. If I click at the very beginning, this option becomes unavailable because the avatar needs to have time to make that certain gesture. If I click here, I'd be able to insert the gesture, and we have specific gestures for every character. So they will look different. It's not the same. Sometimes they are common, but they will look different for every character that we have. So if you want her to make this gesture of hands forward, we can just include it here. I clicked on it. It's automatically included in the text. Then I can go through languages. I can select the language I want my avatar to speak in, and then I can select a voice. There's a long list of voices. Many of them are multilingual. A lot of offer in terms of text to speech and in terms of voices you can choose from. Whatever works for you, whatever you think sounds the best. Generally for English, voices are really good, and you can select from multiple accents of English as well, which is a really handy feature to have. You can also listen to a sample before you generate,
Pleased to meet you.
if you want to see what the voice sounds like. And then the last step, after you've selected your avatar, your background, inserted gestures, maybe played around with the speed, although it's not, I mean, we encourage it if you really need it to slow the speech down or to make it faster. You select the language, the actual voice, and the last step is to generate. Now, this typically takes a while. The platform warns us about this, that it can take a few seconds for the video to be generated. We'll wait it out now. If there are any questions, if you're here on Zoom with me, or if you're watching us live on Facebook, and there are any questions, this is a good opportunity for me to answer these questions. Okay. It typically doesn't take too long. It's a video file, however, so it will have a few megabytes, and that's why it might take a while. So there we go. It's generated. I can look at it here in this video generation tool, or I can just click on use it, and then it will be integrated in the course as it is. If we click use, I've integrated it now. I can go back to my section and see that it's here, and I can play it from within my course and see what it sounds like.
Welcome to the AI-generated video feature. Today we'll learn about using and configuring videos. Videos are a valuable resource in education.
There we go. We had the gesture as well that she had time to perform. We had the lip sync. We had everything. We didn't play around with the background, although you saw that that was a possibility. Yes. So thank you very much for your question. The recordings of these videos are posted on YouTube. We're also live on Facebook. The recordings will stay live on Facebook for a few days, and then my colleagues post all of the recordings for all of our previous webinars, and this one included, will be posted to YouTube, to our YouTube channel. Just search LIVRESQ in YouTube and you'll be able to find it. All right. So this is how you use videos in LIVRESQ, and we've gone through all of the settings and the 4 ways to use video, either by embedding a video from YouTube, uploading a video from your computer, or integrating a stock video. And we can also use AI. If we have a premium account, we can use AI to generate video, to select an avatar and have them lip sync text. We can change the background, and very importantly, just as with a stock video, we have the possibility to download this as well. So the download link is there. If there are no more questions, thank you very much for joining me tonight. We do this every 2 weeks on Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. CET. If you need more information, or if you have questions for us, you can write to us at any time. You can write to us on one of our social media platforms, or you can email us at one of the addresses on our website. And for more info, we're happy to answer questions and we're happy to hear from you. Thank you so much and have a great evening.